This is Rob with Silicon Valley Rockstars, and I'm speaking today with Peggy Liu, founder and CEO of Silicon Valley Global Links. Peggy, how's it going today?
It's going great. I'm attending a CINA conference here in Mountain View, and the turnout has been fabulous. People have been great to talk with and network with, and I just am very pleased to be here.
Sounds good. Peggy, tell me a little bit about your background as an entrepreneur and your professional background.
My background has been in business finance and in the higher education sector.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about Silicon Valley Global Works, your startup company.
Basically, within the past year, I decided that I wanted to start up an organization that worked in the nonprofit sector. So that's Silicon Valley Global Links is about bringing together people from around the world to network here in Silicon Valley. I basically give C-level executives and students behind-the-scene tours of Silicon Valley companies.
That sounds exciting. So you would say that you're a social entrepreneur?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. A social entrepreneur is someone who actually sees a need in society that hasn't been addressed through the for-profit companies. So that's, as a social entrepreneur, I see a lot of room to help solve some of society's problems.
What kind of personal sacrifices have you had to make as an entrepreneur?
Mostly monetary. Other than that, there's a little bit of risk involved in doing this because you are independent, you are interested in doing a lot of things that others might not be. So, yes.
There's currently a global wave of entrepreneurship going on around the world. What do you think of this phenomenon that almost everybody it seems you run into thinks that they can become an entrepreneur?
Well, I think that it's a great idea. I think everyone should consider becoming an entrepreneur. It's something that if you're well suited to do, then take the risk and jump. There's no harm in trying and perhaps failing, but you know, the rewards are worthwhile.
They say failure in Silicon Valley is acceptable. Have you failed in the past, and what have you learned from failure?
Well, I wouldn't say I've failed, but I've had some drawbacks and things in terms of timing. You can never tell how long a thing is going to take, an activity or a task. It's much longer than you might consider, that you might have set aside.
Okay. What advice would you have for young entrepreneurs that are starting out today?
Go for it. Nothing to lose. Just go for it.
Okay. That's some good advice. And we've been speaking with Peggy Liu, founder and CEO of Silicon Valley Global Links. Peggy, thanks for speaking with us today.
Thank you so much.